Hello everyone, Dr. Olivia Collins here. If you're ready to boost your vitality and feel younger again, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button. Let's begin. Let me ask you something that most men never hear until it is almost too late. What if tomorrow morning you could wake up and feel no urgency, no pressure, no struggle to empty your bladder, and no more 2 a.m. interruptions, fumbling your way to the bathroom while your wife turns over with a sigh? What if life after 60 didn't have to mean discomfort, pills, or endless prostate problems? Because here's the truth that few people ever say out loud. Most prostate issues don't happen because your body failed. They happen because no one ever taught you how to protect it. And if you're over 60, the time to start isn't next year or next month. It's right now. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful yet simple daily habits that can help protect your prostate, improve your comfort, and restore your confidence. These aren't medical procedures. They're not expensive supplements or painful treatments. They're natural, science-backed practices that work with your body's own rhythm. We'll talk about what actually happens to your prostate as you age, why so many men experience discomfort or frequent night trips to the bathroom, and how just a few consistent habits can calm inflammation, improve urine flow, and restore peace to your nights. Whether you're already feeling symptoms or simply want to stay ahead of them, this video is for you. Stay with me, because the next few minutes might change how you live every single day. Let's begin with the first daily habit. It sounds incredibly simple, almost too simple, but most men do it wrong. It's hydration. Not just drinking water, but drinking water the right way. Now, I can already hear what you're thinking. Doc, I drink plenty of water. I've got my water bottle, I drink with meals, I'm fine. But here's what most men don't realize. After 60, your relationship with water changes. What used to be enough no longer works the same way. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at balancing fluids and electrolytes. Your bladder becomes more reactive. It can signal the need to go even when it's not full. And your prostate, which becomes more sensitive with age, feels every mistake you make with timing. That means it's not just how much water you drink, but when and how you drink it that matters. Here's what most men do wrong. You go through your day busy, distracted, barely sipping anything. Then evening comes, and suddenly you realize you're thirsty. You chug a big glass of water, maybe some tea, maybe juice with dinner. And now your bladder is full right before bed. You fall asleep, only to wake up a few hours later with that familiar, uncomfortable pressure. You get up, shuffle to the bathroom, and the cycle repeats night after night. Over time, that pattern wrecks your sleep and leaves your prostate irritated. When you're dehydrated during the day, your urine becomes concentrated and acidic. That acidity inflames the tissues surrounding the urethra and the prostate itself, adding to the feeling of urgency and discomfort. It becomes a loop your body can't escape from. But when you hydrate the right way, gradually, consistently, and with rhythm, everything changes. Start your morning with a warm glass of water before your coffee. Sip throughout the day, not in bursts, but in a steady flow. And as evening comes, taper off. Give your bladder a few calm, quiet hours before bed. This gentle rhythm of hydration keeps your urine diluted and less irritating. It eases the strain on your bladder. It helps your kidneys filter more efficiently. And most importantly, it keeps your prostate calm and soothed instead of tight and inflamed. You don't need to flood your body with water. You need to respect it. Treat it like medicine. Drink early, sip often, slow down at sunset. Give your body what it needs before it starts to beg for it. When you do this consistently, you'll notice the difference. Fewer night wakings, less urgency, deeper sleep, and a calmer, more balanced body. Now let's move to the second habit. This one is rarely discussed, even in most doctors' offices, but it's one of the most powerful habits for prostate health after 60. I call it pelvic mobility. Picture where your prostate lives. It sits deep in the center of your lower body, surrounded by your bladder, rectum, pelvic floor muscles, and a web of blood vessels, nerves, and lymph channels. It's a busy neighborhood, but a fragile one. And the biggest threat to it? Stillness. Most men spend the majority of their day sitting, at breakfast, in the car, at the computer, in front of the TV. That stillness leads to stagnation. Blood flow slows, lymph fluid can't drain properly, and the tissues around your prostate lose their flexibility. The result? Swelling, inflammation, pressure, and eventually those frustrating symptoms that creep up on you over time. Slow stream, difficulty starting, waking up multiple times a night. But when you add even gentle daily movement back into your routine, everything changes. You wake up the muscles that support your bladder and prostate. You invite blood and oxygen back into the area. You help your body flush out waste and reduce inflammation naturally. And no, this isn't about hitting the gym or doing intense workouts. It's about subtle, mindful motion. Take a short walk after breakfast. Make gentle hip circles while brushing your teeth. Stand up every 30 to 40 minutes. Roll your shoulders, stretch your legs, or lift your knees a few times. These small acts reactivate your circulation and remind your body that this area still matters. You can also try pelvic floor activation. Simple tightening and releasing of the muscles you'd use to stop urinating midstream. Slow squeezes, gentle releases. Just 5 minutes a day can strengthen your deep internal support system and keep your prostate in a healthier environment. These movements aren't about fitness, they're about function. They help your inner plumbing stay smooth, steady, and pressure-free. Because when your lower body moves, your prostate heals. Now let's talk about the third habit, the one that affects your prostate from the inside out. This one isn't about your bladder at all. It's about your gut, specifically your daily fiber. Here's something most men never connect. Your digestive health and your prostate health are directly linked. When your digestion slows down, when you're constipated, or your stool is hard and difficult to pass, your colon fills up and begins pressing directly on your prostate from behind. That physical pressure irritates and compresses it, triggering inflammation and worsening urinary symptoms. Most men over 60 simply don't get enough fiber. Modern diets are filled with white bread, cheese, red meat, and processed foods, but low in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The result is sluggish digestion and chronic pressure on the prostate. And there's another layer to this. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, when you're not feeding them enough plant-based fiber, they start producing inflammatory compounds that circulate throughout your body, including in the prostate. Constipation, poor diet, and inflammation all form a triangle that keeps your prostate under attack. But when you start adding natural fiber back into your meals, everything begins to change. Your bowel movements become softer, easier, more regular. That heavy, compressed feeling in your lower belly fades. Your digestion flows, your colon clears, and your prostate finally gets the space it needs to relax. Some of the best sources of fiber are simple: steamed vegetables, warm oatmeal, soaked chia seeds, flax seeds, and fruits with skin, like pears or apples. Add them slowly, let your body adjust, and notice how your energy, digestion, and bladder all begin to feel lighter and more coordinated. Fiber isn't a diet trend, it's one of the oldest, most effective ways to keep your entire lower body balanced. When your gut moves well, your prostate breathes easier. So what do these 3 habits mean for you? They mean that the power to protect your prostate after 60 isn't in a bottle or a prescription. It's in your hands, in your choices, and in your daily rhythm. When you hydrate with care, your bladder and prostate stay calm. When you move your body, even gently, circulation improves and inflammation slows. When you feed your gut the right way, your bowels stay regular and your prostate stays pressure-free. These habits may seem simple, but over time, they protect your sleep, your confidence, and your independence. They let you live on your schedule, not your bathroom's. And most importantly, it's never too late to start. If you're over 60, I want you to know this. Your body is still listening. It's still capable of healing, restoring, and calming itself when you give it the right conditions. Your prostate can be supported, your nights can be peaceful again, and your vitality can return. So take this as your daily invitation to reclaim your comfort and strength. Hydrate early, move gently, feed your gut. These are acts of self-respect, acts of wisdom, and acts of care for the body that's carried you through life and still has so much life left to give. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a brother, a father, or a friend. The conversation about men's health deserves to be open, calm, and without shame. Thanks for watching, and remember, your best years are not behind you. They're still ahead.